Okay, so we'll be playing our first game as black pieces. Okay, and against e4, let's play the perk. We'll take d6. The idea will be to strike the center by playing knight f6, further attacking the e4 pawn. Now he may try something like knight c3 and just defend, and then I can play c6, opening up my queen. He play f3. This is very strange. Anyway, so I just open up attack by e5. Now there is a trap in this. Like if we take the knight capturing on the pawn. Have you ever thought about this? So this is a very easy win in my opinion. e5 also I would go with knight take on e4. And he take it, I would simply go on with queen s4. Give a check if we try g3. Queen take on it if we play the king. Now this is something okay. This is something which many players would play. So he respond with king d2. Now what I have to do? This is a quite tough question. Anyway, so I find a lot of options like taking out the bishop, forcing the queen to come here, and then I try some checks. Quite risky too. Otherwise, if I okay, queen. If I try queen check, that's quite reasonable. Like the king has to jump. King can jump here. And then what you gonna do? So king jumps here. Ultimately, you can observe the dancing king. Like this king having a worst position ever. And obviously, the seventh move of the game and he played king to e1. So that was not expected. Anyways, what we'll do is go with queen take e4, give a check. If he tries something like queen, and maybe that's what he's going to play. If we try this, then queen capturing on this d2 pawn. Okay, knight to e2 was played. All I have to take is taking out the bishop, creating a pin, and over pressurizing the knight. Now I will try knight a6. Otherwise, I would say let's not focus on that. He play x3. Okay, so I would simply move my bishop backwards. Now if we push, then queen capturing on the rook. So this rook is going to be the problem for white hand side. So you can expect something like rook b1 as one of the responses. Okay, now this can be one of the possibilities which he can try against me. Welcome f4, welcome 5-4 to my channel. Okay, so what is he playing? He played knight to c3. Okay, I would go with queen check, but he played g3, right? If I play queen here, the idea is once again creating pins and all. Otherwise, why is he doing this? He is doing this so that he could freely play this. Like if I try queen here, he would simply move on this and continue. So this is what is his plan and point of view. So I must try my best to damage it. So what I can do is play queen s4 check. If he tries something like g3, I have to simply move my queen backwards to f6. The main intention will be to control the weak f2 square. So this is like how am I playing. Okay, now let us see how he responds with. Alright, so he respond with the move g4. Now what should I do over here? Uh, I find taking the bishop backwards as one of the reasonable moves, opening up this diagonal. Now, to be noted, this king has lost the castling ability, so I can just take advantage. Let's go for the checkmate. No, not a checkmate. Knight can jump. So knight comes and he can still continue. his game. He will play knight here. I'll go with queen take. He'll play the king. And now what can I do is pushing the pawn forward. Okay, I want to play queen here and I can just try attacking the pieces. Anyways, welcome British Turper to my channel. So we're gonna play queen f3 check. Idea is to win the rook. Now I expect my opponent to resign. Go on and press the resign button. And if you want, then what can I do? Anyways, let's see what he responds with. Okay, so he resigns. Alright, if you want, you may also challenge me. Anyway, so I am playing as white. So against 1623. Alright, let's crush him. So e5, I just gonna take out my knight and attack it. He'll play knight c6. I'll take out my bishop b5 and the royal loop is opening on the board. Knight f6. Now this is the Berlin defense. So all I have to do is castle and allow my opponent capturing the pawn. If he capture the pawn, then I play rook e1 and just take advantage. Now he play bishop c5. I will still get the advantage by capturing. In my opinion, capture, he take, I play d4. So I'll go with knight take on e5 and that's up to black. Now he'll take, then I'll go with d4 and that's how I continue. So bishop take f2, rook take f2, knight take it, and then I go on with the move pawn to d4. Now I'll be attacking this knight. He may try his best taking the knight here, try to attack my rook. Anyway, so he is not trying this. So I'll play e5, opening up my rook file. And the most important thing to be mentioned is the bishop. So he played knight e5. All I'll do is move my bishop backwards and attack this diagonal. Now, whatever you're gonna try, I can just look forward attacking the f7 pawn. If he tries something like c6, trying to be over smart, trying to protect and all I can do is play my queen f3 and just focus on attacking this weak f7 pawn. Anyway, so let us see how he responds with. So as I said, c6, let us take out the queen. And now the checkmate coming, he may simply castle. But I think I can like capture, pawn take, queen take and win the pawn. So this is one of the advantages which I get. Otherwise, let us just develop and maybe like I'm just giving him options that he has an option of taking this. Now that's up to him whether he want to take, whether he don't want to take. In my opinion, this bishop is a lot useful piece in attacking the king side. So I does not want to waste it like that. Even the knight also I can like play this and I don't have any other knight for performing actions like fork and all. So I'll focus on protecting my knight also by playing knight e5, knight e4 and then knight here followed by queen x3. This can be one of the plans. Anyway, so let us see how black responds with. Okay, black to play over here. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Knight, pawn take, you take. So if I go with bishop take, pawn take and then knight check. Pawn take, I'll take back from the pawn. He'll move the queen and then I even move my bishop. So I find bishop take knight, pawn take and knight check even more useful. Well, so I'll just think for a while and then I'll be sure whether I must try this, whether I must not try this. Anyway, so let us see how he responds with. So this is black to play. Black can try d6. Now he wants to open up his bishop, right? Okay, f4. End person is available and that's what he want, right? So in my plan also I wanted to play knight there. Now there is one more thing I want to add. This is now a pin. So I can even move my knight backwards and attack this, right? a lot of options available to me. So first of all, if I play knight here, pawn to x6 is one of the common played move which is going to be played. So I'll just move my knight back and attack. Now he may try to protect by moving the king. Yeah, this can be the average response which you can expect from him. Okay, otherwise you cannot expect any other good move. Queen b4, then bishop take. Yeah, so he respond with b5. All I can do is move my bishop even backwards. Who said I have to capture from the bishop? Now that's what he don't want. This is the thing which you must understand. He don't want that. Now why he don't want? Because now he develop. Over here, knight take, pawn take, bishop take was a check, winning the rook. So that's why he was up to protection. Now I'll just capture. He capture, bishop capture. Okay. Now that's not necessary. It is not necessary. Otherwise, I would say like this bishop is also a very active piece which is going to further attack my position. Anyways, so he captured and I protect, or should I capture? If I capture, bishop take, queen take, king here, and then queen take on this. So I'm getting a lot of pawns. Okay, so let's go for it. I'll go with bishop capturing on d5. Black captures, then I'll go with queen take. Now he cannot play anything else instead of capturing. Otherwise, if he will, then he will lose it. So queen take d5, give a check and capture the b5 pawn. Now he may think for a while, he may try playing the rook and try attacking the queen as one of his best available options and abilities. So let us say how he responds with. Anyways, if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. And if you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. Okay. Alright, so black to play. Now black is having 5 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Now he is thinking for the correct move. Let's see how he responds with. Okay, so over here he played d6. Now he is up to attacking the center. All I can do is attack. After he take, I open up the fish. No. Now I would say let's play safe, right? So let us continue safely and play c3. Very easy response, creating pawn structure. If he will take, I'll go on with capturing back from the pawn. And I'll be utmost happy by trading the queens. Okay. Anyways, if we take, pawn take, and if the knight take, then I can play my rook e2 and easily capture the knight. So if the pawn take and queen take, right, then I can simply trade. Pawn take, queen take, then queen take. Anyway, so let us say how he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, so what is he going to respond with? Alright, so black to play, black can capture, or he may over pressurize by taking the rook and try attacking it even forward. Okay, one of the best responses I find is f4. The main reason is blocking the bishop diagonal. Okay, he can play f4 and block the bishop to jump and continue. So black is having lot of options. He can try them. Anyways, now that's up to him if he is understanding in a better way. Is he understanding the position in a better way or not? Like, this is something. Okay, so resigns. Alright, so let us have another one. And I'll be playing as white. So let us go for e4. The king's pawn opening. Let us see how he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you will like the live stream. So he played the Sicilian. The best ever opening I find is playing the closed opening with g3, playing bishop g2 and knight to e2 as one of the responses. Okay, now knight c6. I'll play knight here so that I can block knight e4 and all. Play bishop g2, supporting it, and quickly castle. Okay, now black is thinking. Alright, so let him think. He can simply go on with g6 and all. Okay, so what he plays? e5. So I'll go with castling and then look at f4 and all. Alright, so let us see how he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. So bishop g4, all I'll do is play f3, attack it. Now you might be wondering about this bishop. So this is common in Sicilian defense, that the bishop becomes quite, underdeveloped and all. All we have to do is just push the pawn forward and continue. Welcome Misaki to my channel. Very informative. Thank you so much. Anyway, so just play king h1 because you have to, protect your king from this. He may push and give check and all. So I'm just playing king here and protection. Protection is very important, guys. Okay. Anyways, I may try something like knight a4 and try attacking the queen. So plenty, lot options you have. Okay, you have a lot of options. You can play any of them. c4 was played. I'll just go with knight a4, attacking the queen is the main priority. Now, if we try defending by playing queen b5, the best option is queen c7. If we try queen b5, okay, queen d8, alright. So he takes it even backwards. Now I'll go with pushing the pawn forward, blocking the bishop. The main idea is bishop will go backwards. Now I must take this knight backwards and defend it. How can I attack this weak pawn? The question is, how can I attack this pawn? So I can just play d3, otherwise knight here. Now this is quite complex. Anyways, so I'll play knight g1. My opponent would also be shocked by this move, but it has a quite good reason. Okay, so one of the reasons for playing this move is continuing with g4. If he short castle, now I can play g4 supported by the queen. He play a6, all I have to do is play a4, block the b5. Okay, I'll just stop my pawn, stop black pawn from being pushed forward. Now he understood that this is the weak pawn and this needs support. So he's trying his best to support, but what I have to do is decline the support. I'll not allow my opponent to support it. So okay, he respond with the move castling. Now castling, I'll go with g4. I can play g5 and I can continue. Okay, black to play and black is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, so over here he may try x6 and just simply block. I may try x4. Other than that, d4 seems to be a little bit tricky. I must not try this. And uplifting the rook is also a quite good plan. So multiple options. Now that depends on black. So let me discuss about black. If you observe the bishops, this bishop is completely blocked. So this bishop is not at all of any use. This bishop cannot even move at a single square. Right? Second thing, this knight can jump only there. Anyway, so you can just infer that the piece activity from black inside is the worst. a5 was not, oh my god, what did I do? a5 was just like that. He could have continued with knight take. No, if you play knight take, then I can play knight a4. So maybe because of that. Anyways, now what can I do? So I get a very good opportunity now. First go with g5, attack the knight. He'll play knight d8. Otherwise he'll lose the knight. Now f6. Wait, f6, pawn take, pawn take. So how is that helpful? Pushing the pawn forward. Or even playing h4, that's quite good. h4, defend, right? and then play queen e2, support it. F6 was played, so just push or should I resist? Okay, so if I think for a while, I'll push, pawn take, that's quite reasonable. And obviously you can expect x6, yeah, declines. So all I can do is play d3 and sacrifice. Otherwise, otherwise I don't find any other best option. So I can try queen e2 and just attack it. Now how can he protect? He can play queen c5 and protect. So then I can even play knight e5. Now this knight needs support. The bishop needs development. So there is a lot of things which I have to do. Knight d4 is a blunder. Queen takes c4 check. Now just sacrificing the pawn like that. And this pawn needs protection. So let us play knight d5 attacking the bishop. The queen is protecting. And I'll play c3 and kick this knight backwards. Now the knight goes backwards. Oh, he is having a very good option. Now he is not able to observe that, but anyways. So what you may do is now if I play queen d3, that's still not working. Queen here, knight here, queen a2, right? So queen a2, what can he do is protect. He can protect like this, but then the knight will be trapped. So the best move, take the knight backwards. Anyways, black was having a very good option, but it was like he just missed that. Anyways, bishop b5. So I would be utmost happy by capturing this knight and giving up my rook. If we capture, I can take back from my bishop, and obviously my bishop is not at all developed at this diagonal. So let us develop over here. Opening up this diagonal is one of the best ever responses. Queen take d4. Now it's time to open up. No, protection is important. So I'll go with d3, protection, and then development, very important. Now my queen is at a2, at worst ever possible place. Okay, now my bishop needs protection. No, not at all. So bishop e3, the queen is not trapped. Queen can go with capturing, and then I'll develop, and then black cannot do anything. Now why is it necessary to take the knight? Because the bishop needs to protect it, so I have another piece known as knight. So I'll take my knight there, and it's just about taking the knight to a new safe square, right? I'm just developing my pieces like this. And now what I must do is attacking the pawn structure can be one of the possibilities by playing bishop e2, king g2, and even rook h1. This queen needs a better square. That's it. So how can I move this to a better square? This must be the question. So over here, sacrificing the knight is also not correct. Like knight can take it, right? Even the bishop can take, so no. Knight to b6. Knight b6. Bishop can easily take, cause these pieces are not at all. These pieces are worth nothing. Okay. So black will try his best to trade these pieces, because he cannot do a lot of things with that. Anyway, so let us see how he responds with. Okay, so if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, now what is he going to respond with? Black is thinking. This is quite positional, right? Like he has to think for a longer time. If you observe this black position, oh, knight c7. No, if you try knight c7, I can play knight b6 and attack the rook. Very positional, man. Knight c7 is a blunder. Wow. B6 can not be played. Uh, he go with rook c2. Okay, he is playing rook c2, but I can play queen b3. What are you doing with this? So queen b3. He cannot jump here. He cannot jump here because my bishop controlling. He cannot jump here. Then what's the point of taking the rook? Okay. So queen b3. Now let us see what he responds with. The rook has to go back. So it was no point of playing that. Okay, so he just played like that. Now he'll play this rook backwards, and then at least I'm opening up my queen. So I'm just happy about that. Now black to play. Once again, black is thinking for the correct move, what he must play and all. Okay, if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, now what is he playing? Rook e2. Rook e2. Rook e2. Bishop take, queen take, king here. Queen take is not possible. Alright, bishop take e2. He gonna go with queen take x3. I'll play king g1. Now let him try what he can. Queen take on bishop, knight take on queen. Anyway, so let us see now how he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. And if you are the new one, you may subscribe to the channel. Okay, so what is he going to play? Black is now thinking for the correct move. What has happened? Wait. Okay, so network came back. Alright, knight c7. My live stream is continuing. Okay, thank God. Alright, so knight c7. What can I do? Now playing knight b6 is not worth it. Instead, think for something else. Oh wow, he wants me to take it so that he could go with queen take bishop, right? This is what he wants. So just protect your pieces. You play bishop f2 and the queen is trapped. Queen cannot come in any of these squares. So you can say that the queen is worth dying. Anyways, let's see what he responds with. Knight b5, queen d1 and bishop d2. Yeah, you can win the queen. So queen d1 and bishop here. Now he may play h5 and try to waste some moves. Anyways, bishop to g4 and that's a queen trap. So you may win the queen. And obviously, hence proved, Black King does not love his girlfriend and he's not loyal to his girlfriend. So he play x5 trying all his way. I'll still play it backwards. No. Now he can play queen there. So he just open up a way for himself. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. Black King is quite loyal to his girlfriend. Now he played knight e4, bishop take. Why is he playing this? The logic is not clear. Okay, so I can just take pawn take and then play the bishop backwards. You play bishop back. He can just move the queen backwards. He don't have any other option. Okay, let him waste time. He'll just think and all. Now that's good if he is like wasting his time. Having only 1 minute 48 seconds on the clock. Okay, Black is having very less time. Now let him think. Okay. Alright, so what is he going to play now? So black's clock is ticking. I don't know what he's thinking. Maybe he's thinking about sacrificing and all. Yeah, queen x6, good. So I just take without thinking for a while. He'll take. Go on. Okay, now he is thinking. I know he is not aware of his time. King g2, play queen here and bring the rook here. That's it. Okay, so this is black to play having 1 minute on the clock. Let me remind you, there is no increment. Now black would be playing in speed only if we get aware about the time. Queen f3 and you just have to play rook. And you may allow him to give a check and capturing the pawn. You may give them. Okay, that's good. Okay, take it. If you want, you may take it. That's up to you. Otherwise, I could have taken the queen backwards, offer a queen trade. Anyway, so I'll look forward for that only. Okay, so give a check. Now the king has to move. And then take your bishop backwards. Take it even backwards. Play the queen there. No, don't do that. Just play the queen and just deliver the mate. Okay, take out your queen. And this is the way. So play queen h8 and that's the mate. Okay, now if you want, you may send me the challenges. Or the challenges are allowed. Okay, so let me begin with another game. And I'll be playing as black. So once again against 1600, e4. Let us play e5 and continue. Normally, he take out bishop to c4 followed by knight c6 and knight to f6, developing both the pieces. He is playing the Vienna game. You may try f4. No, knight f3. Okay, that's not the line actually. Now I can still go with knight take and this. Should I go for it? So let us go for knight take e4. Okay, if we take, then I'll go with e5. He's gonna sacrifice, so I'll also take and then play d5. I remember I made a trap on this video regarding this same line. The same line I covered it. He may play knight here, and then I have to play king even backwards. Most prominently, he'll play this knight. No, he is not giving for that. He is aware for the traps. So let me just push it forward and attack the knight. Now he cannot give checks, so knight has to go backwards. He was aware for the trap. Anyway, so that's why he is not falling for it. Now he'll take the knight backwards. I'll take my bishop out of the queen. So let us take out the queen. Then take out the bishop. And take your rook here so that you could move the king backwards and protect. Now let us see how white responds over here. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. So d3 was played. Okay, take out your bishop for the checkmate. He play bishop e3. So push d4. He'll take it backwards. He has no other option. Oh yeah, even better I could have gone with queen take on this. Like if he captured and queen check and win the bishop. Anyways, d4. He may move it backwards. Okay, knight take on e4. Now this is what happened when I play positional. Anyways, knight take e4. Hence I'll lose the bishop, right? Pawn take, knight take, pawn take. King here. Wait. Pawn take. Knight take, pawn take. This is king here. Promote. Rook take. Alright. So I'll take knight take queen. E take f2 check. Okay, my opponent thinking. King f1, promote to a queen. Take his rook. And this. So I am ahead material. like how a rook for a rook and two. Hmm. But still, this queen is worth enough to beat them. But let's see. I'm just here to try it. Anyways, so let us see how he responds. Rook f1. Okay, so let me move my bishop e6. Now he may try queen s4. Queen x4. A3. Okay, so rooks have been coordinated. Take your bishop backwards. The main intention, he may play this. Anyways, the main intention was to play bishop g6. Okay, wait. Now queen can capture this pawn. And you cannot protect it. Come on. What's the advantage? Anyways, play rook here. He may go with queen take. And I have to move my king backwards. He may uplift the rook and look forward for this. Try to figure out the checkmate plan. All I can do is moving the rook here. Try to protect. Attack the queen. Now this is what is available on my hand. Anyway, so let us see what he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. If you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. So he uplift a rook, as I said. Now I'll just play rook here. And he gonna try. But he can try to create a draw also. So that's up to him. It's on his hand whether he wants to create a draw or lose the game. So let us see what white responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, so white to play. 7 minutes on the clock remaining. So he can try x4, x5. No, not at all. Rook check, bishop g6. And he sacrifice. He has no other option. If you protect, then that's a checkmate. So rook sacrifice, pawn take, and then the king has to move. So this is completely a draw. Alright. Okay, so let us have another one. And I'll be playing as white. So I'll play c4, the English opening, followed by g3, bishop g2. Okay, my opponent to play g6, like he is trying whatever. Knight f3 and castling, followed by d4, a4, a4. The idea is to block b5. Knight c3 and bishop f4 to be played. Developing moves, you know. Okay, b5. I just played a5. I don't think so why he's playing that. Anyways, I'll capture. That's a good opportunity. Now he take it. Oh, what am I doing? I could have captured from this pawn, right? Anyways, so what can I do now is take out your knight. You may try this. But then you can understand that that this pawn will become weak and hence your attack towards the a4 pawn will decrease. So that's what you want. Okay. Now you'll just take out your pieces. This pawn is weak. That's it. Play p3 so that you can play bishop b2 and support this diagonal, followed by knight here, attack this. Bishop b2, play knight d2, you can play this also. Then he'll take his knight backwards and you may increase the central control. So e4, where can he move? Knight here, knight here. So he can take it anywhere of his choice. Okay, let us see how he responds with. Black is having 8 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock where he responds with knight c7. All I have to do is play e5. He may move it backwards. He may move it backwards. I'll play knight c4 and attack the queen. The queen can come here. So queen can move in any of these three options that are highlighted. And then what I can do is move the rook e1 so that I can play bishop f1. Anyways, pushing the pawn forward, how is that advantageous? Oh yeah, that's very advantageous because I can play the knight b6, attack the rook and continue. Knight e5 blocking knight b6. Now what can I do is uh, trying to play queen d3 and I can still try something. f5 n passing is the way. The idea is to take the knight there and he is helping me in that. Anyway, so that's good. Thank you black for the help. If we go with pawn take, then that's instant loss. Okay, knight take. So I'll go with knight e5. Idea is to play knight here, attack this, especially the bishop. Now why the bishop? Because the bishop is protecting the pawn. So the reason is quite clear. Okay. Now that's up to black. Black gonna play whatever. Queen b5. All I have to do is yeah, play this and capture the bishop. Wait, you may take it even there. Take this knight there, he will go with queen take on this. So you capture, then play queen g3, followed by this. Bishop c1 so that you can just sacrifice. Otherwise, playing x4, x5 may not be helpful. So it's something which we can try. Queen g5 forcing queen trades? No. If we want, we can take, because that will create double pawns. So obviously that's a very good opportunity. You know why? Because I can simply go with knight b6 and just capture the bishop in the next move. So that's a very easy win for me. Okay, bishop e7, giving up his rook is the only option and just push the pawns forward. So a6, idea is a7, he may even sacrifice the knight and continue. Other than that, I don't find any other option. d5, okay. So I'll play a7, protection. Or now I cannot push. Intelligent. Now what can I do is take it backwards. You can attack these. You can even play bishop d2 and protect this pawn. Sorry, attack this pawn by playing bishop d2. So he play knight x7 and I'll play bishop d2. Attacking the b4 pawn is the main priority. Now he may try e5. Okay, knight f6. Instead of it, he could have tried e5. If I take, then he can easily play c5 and continue. Anyways, now let us capture, attack the rook. The main intention, we want to capture. Then I'll just protect rook a4 and play rook here so that I can protect and move my bishop. So this is black to play. Once again, thinking for the correct move, what he must play, what he must not play, and all. Knight e7. So I find the good move as bishop x3. I'm just attacking the weak pawns and continuing my game. f4. He gonna take, rook take. He gonna not take. I have to take and give a check. So let us see what he responds with. Black's turn, where black is thinking. He continue with g4. Bishop can easily capture. So he just sacrificed one pawn like that. Now I can't give up. So what's the main intention? I must move the rook only. I'll just play rook to a3 and defend it. Now he'll move this knight back. I'll protect my bishop. Wait. Now knight can capture. So the knights are like nightmare. Exactly nightmare. Bishop e6. Now I cannot even take it there because the knight is standing. Knights are nightmares. Now I can play f5. He gonna take, bishop take and attack both the diagonals. Means both the knights. So this is black to play. And what I want from black is knight here. He is trying to attack. I can simply protect by taking it backwards. My main intention, my god. So black is completely gone to nightmares. Anyways, so let us protect. Now I see this is looking as the good option. You wanna take? I wanna take. That's it. Okay. If he is not going to take, wow. So that was not at all expected from him. Anyways, so all I can do is still attack. Yeah. He may try knight check. I'll play king. He may take. Capturing this pawn. Are you really sure about this? I may play the rook here and now capture the knight. So okay, let us capture the rook. Promote to a queen. Win the minor piece. In fact, now I am a rook up. Okay, I'm surely going to capture, followed by rook a7 check and uh, attacking this pawn, so I can just capture this pawn in the next move as an available option. He's gonna play king e8. I'll go with rook take g7. Now two knights on the board. That's an absolute nightmare, right? Oh, so thankfully he just take it, and I don't know why, but my inner self is so happy about this. Anyways, bishop take on e6. Now I can just take and push and promote. So should I? Alright. Rook f7 check. Knight can take it. I know that. And okay, let us go for bishop take. I am giving him another chance. Another chance. You can take bishop take. Cost 2 pawns, man. You can just push them and win. Right? What's his problem, man? Anyways, king here. Knight take. Okay, let me push. Go on. Knight take. Go on. I can still. I know how to checkmate with the rook. Okay, so you want me to checkmate? Alright, let me. Just wait for it. Let me protect. Oh. Bishop e6, he gonna try nothing. The knight cannot jump in any of these squares. Bishop cannot take. As I said, knight for nightmares. Anyways, so knight here. Like, I cannot believe he just took away 2 pawns. Anyways, rook a7. That's the mate, right? Yeah, so one move and that's the mate. These squares are under our control. What? Okay. So I just don't want to waste my energy. Take your bishop backwards. And now king here. Then play this. Knight f5 check. Play king e6. Play king f6. Checkmate coming onto board. So bishop f7. Bishop e6. The main idea is rook check, winning the knight. Now black to play. Black go on with knight c6. I'll play rook d7 check. Rook c7 attacking the knight. Knight here. Okay, so black to play. Black continue with king d8. And I go with rook takes c6. And that's a good win. Anyway, so if you want, you may send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed.